Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna make a personal video for me because I don't know, I just been thinking about it, so I'm gonna just, I'm gonna talk about it. And I mean, this is me and Destiny's channel. Like, if she wants to make her own videos on this channel, she can do that, and that's what I'm gonna do too. But yeah, so I don't know, like I've been feeling like I don't even know if we're allowed to curse on here, but I'm gonna just say it. I've been feeling like shit. Like, honestly, like, got my nose itchy. So, a few months, like 6 months ago, my uncle passed. And, I mean, something else happened that month too. But, I mean, I'm not going to talk about that because I don't feel comfortable talking about that situation. Because it's like, I mean, mad people went through that, but it's like, it's just weird for me to talk about it. Some people, if they watch this channel, might know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, a couple months ago, and I'm sorry if I get really emotional because, I mean, like, I've been emotional since Saturday, like, I've been emotional. And then Sunday I started crying. And then today I was walking to the store and I was crying. You see the juice right there on the table? That's what I went to the store for, and I was crying, like, and I mean, like, it wasn't really about that situation, but I know, like, I just been an emotional person since that situation. So when it's like something that I care, if I care about somebody, and I feel like if me and that person's going through something, then I'ma just, cry. But it's not about that person, it's about my uncle. So honestly, I ain't seen my uncle in like 7 to almost 10 years because, he went to prison, whatever, and I really wasn't really talking to him like that on the phone like how everybody else was in my family because, I mean, that's my dad's side of the family. I'm barely around him. I feel like I get emotional now. Oh my gosh. Where did I put that tissue? But, you know what? It's okay to cry. I'm just not gonna drag it. So, yeah. So, I didn't see my uncle in like 7 to 10 years. So, when I saw him, I swear to God, it was like my brother. When my father used to when my father dropped my sister off, my father barely brings my brother. Like, he barely brings my brother. Like, if he comes to see us, he barely bring my brother. So it's like, it was kind of weird. It was like, ugh, why you? It was like, damn, like, why you here? Like, what the hell's going on? So I walked in the living room because my brother was like, we got a surprise. You got a surprise. I'm like, oh God, what's the surprise? I'm thinking, oh look, $20, $40. That's what I was thinking. Because, I mean, like, I don't get a gift out of nowhere. Like, I have to ask him. Like, he's not going to get me a gift out of nowhere. Only way he's going to do that is if, like, it's my birthday or Christmas. Because I barely ask him for anything for Christmas. He just buys something or he gets me, a little bit of dodo, So, I go in the living room and I see my uncle. I jumped on him. Like, I was so happy. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, like, are you serious? And he looked so much older because he grew a beard. And I was like, God damn, man, like, I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's my uncle though. So, talked to him a couple of times or whatever. Then, I guess he broke, I must say, is it parole or something? I forgot what it's called. So, he went back for like, he only went back for like 4 months though. 4 months. He came back home And at that time, he came back home. Yeah, he came back home, and it was near my cousin's baby shower. So he found out I had a boyfriend, and he was like, "Oh, I want to meet him." So it was like half me was like, "No, no, 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 no," cause he might fuck him up, and the other half was like, "Yeah, let him meet him." I mean, like, you and that boy, like, we still talk to this day. And my uncle even said that, like, he ain't going nowhere. My uncle knows that. And to me, I feel like I have how him and his baby mother is. I feel like that's how me and this boy is. Like, off and on or whatever. But it's like, even when you're off, y'all still on good terms. You're still there for each other or whatever. So we came to the baby shower, and that was my first time seeing him again. Because when he came back home again, I didn't see him. I didn't see him. But I did talk to him on the phone. So it was like I jumped to him again. And they had a conversation. And at that time, my father, I'm not even gonna bring my father. At that time, I mean, it was 11th grade. Like, my ass was not, like, I was paying attention in school. Like, don't get me wrong, I was paying attention in school. But I kept letting people get to me. Like, you say one thing, I'm ready to wrap my hair up. I'm ready to fight. And it was like, I don't know. I don't know where all that anger came from. Probably from, like, my past. But I don't think about my past. So it's like, I already went through therapy and stuff. So what's the problem? So, yeah, that happened. And I got in fights. I mean, look, I had a brother, and I fought his girlfriend because I let her get to me. I kept letting people get to me, so I kept getting suspended. So my uncle talked to me about it, and then I was like, damn, I need to listen to my uncle because, like, he don't want me to, like, I mean, he's not a bad person, but he did make bad choices, and he don't want me to make bad choices. Not saying I will do stuff, but, you know, I mean, like, hello, I'm a black girl. Like, you think the cops give a fuck? Like, I fight somebody, they call the cops, I'm going to jail. Anything a black person do that the cops don't like, depends what type of cop it is, going to jail. So, at that time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to my uncle. Started listening to my uncle, and I went to school. I mean, I was doing good, and I wasn't doing that good, because, I'm not a genius, okay? Like, I'm not saying I was getting 60s and 70s, like, fuck that, I was getting 80s and stuff, but I wasn't, like, you know, like everybody else. So, that go by. I didn't really see my uncle like that until my aunt's baby shower. And at that time, for some reason, something told me to hug up with my uncle. Like, give my uncle a big, big ass hug. Like, I gave him a big hug, but something told me to give him a big ass hug. Oh my god, I might cry. So, I mean, I always spoke to my uncle, but not really because, I mean, my phone broke, his phone broke, he has a different Facebook all the time because his Facebook always getting reported, and he made a new Facebook, and it was, like, honestly, at that time, the last time I saw my uncle was Thanksgiving. To keep it a buck. That was the last time I saw his face. Oh my gosh. And I'm near the window too, people are like looking at me. Oh my god. Oh well. So yeah. I spoke to him on the phone. He only texted my phone because I had a new phone, and I bought me a new phone, and I gave him my number, and I guess he forgot. So he called me, but I was not answering anybody's call because for some reason, that whole day, every time I answered the phone, it was some scamming shit. So I didn't know if it was a scamming shit or if it was anybody that I knew, because I gave a lot of people my number. So he was like, "This is Uncle Boo Boo," and it's like, damn, that's the last text I had from him, honestly, to keep it a buck, because I did go on the phone with him. I was like, "Oh shit, that's my uncle," and I called him. So no, that's not the last conversation I had. The last conversation I had with him was when bitches was trying to start with me, and they was telling my family shit, and I was on the phone with him, and I only told him what happened, so he's the only person who knows what happened. And like I said, I'm not going to bring that situation up because, like, I'm not comfortable talking about that, honestly. Because it's not, I might get more emotional about that one than about this. Like, I'm going to be emotional about both parts, but it's like, I feel more, because I had, like, a good connection with that situation. So it was like, it's weird talking about it, honestly, on YouTube. So that happened, and yeah, that was the last time I spoke to him. So the day the situation happened, the morning that situation happened, something was telling me, like, go to Hempstead, go see your uncle. But I went straight to my dad's house, and something told me to go see my uncle. And usually it's like, yo, like, honestly, you have to watch who you call your friends. You gotta watch, like, who you around. Because, honestly, after that situation, that's probably why I act like how I act now. Because after what I heard, it was like, bro, I can't trust nobody. That's why I don't really link nobody like that. I only link one person because it's like, I have a connection with that person. So it's like, I know for a fact he's not going to turn his back on me and do some snake shit to me. So yeah. Go. Anyway, my sister just came back from school. Camp, whatever. I don't like people watching me cry, but I'm gonna be stuck with people on YouTube watching me cry. Anyway, so something told me. So yeah, I have a connection with that person. So it's like, that's why I be around him more than I be around anybody else. Because it's like, I don't trust nobody. Like, I can't even go through a therapist. Like, I just cry to myself. Honestly, I don't even cry to him about it. Like, I don't cry to nobody about it. This is my first time, like, doing this, like, but I'm trying to tell this story without me crying. Oh my gosh. And I'm mad because I lost my lip gloss. So if I want to keep licking if y'all see me keep licking my lips, I'm sorry, but I can't find my lip gloss. So something told me to go over there, but I don't know why I didn't do it. And so I was chilling. I was having fun that night. Like, I was having so much fun. Then my father went out that morning. But honestly, to keep it really a stack with you, I didn't really think anything was gonna happen to my uncle. I didn't think nothing like that was gonna happen. I thought, like, somebody in my family was gonna get, like, cause my family, to keep it a buck with you, my family is fucking crazy. Like, you're gonna hear one's in jail, one's about to shoot somebody, one's about to fight. It's like that. Not really gonna hear that about shooting, but you know what I mean. Like I said, people you're around, you gotta watch, because they might end up having you almost getting arrested or whatever. So that situation happened, and it's been 15 minutes. I'm trying to make this like at least 19, 20. So I ended up watching my baby sister. My dad took her, and then I go to sleep by like 3:20, 3:30. I hear my dad crying. I'm like, why is he crying? And I don't know, for some reason I'm thinking something happened to one of his friends, because you know how you have like when your friend wants you to go somewhere with them, and then you be like, I can't. Well, not really, it's not gonna happen to you, but you know, like how that happened to some people, and then like boom, it's like you hear something happen. That's what I thought, because I was in the car with him when he was on the phone with his friend. So yeah, he was on the phone with his friend. He was on the phone with his friend. So I thought something like that happened, because it's like my dad stopped. Like he was like, should I call this nigga back? So I'm thinking something happened to his friend. So I was watching the baby or whatever. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm seeing everybody on Facebook like praying for my favorite cousin. I'm like, what the hell happened? So I asked one of my cousins what happened. She was like, Boo Boo got shot. I'm like, are you serious? Are you dead ass? And I'm like, this is bullshit. This is not true. This is not true. Then I saw my grandma do it. So I'm like, are you serious? So I'm like, okay, he might be okay. He might be okay. My sister texted me at like 9:45 saying, Boo Boo, stay. She said Boo Boo's not here anymore. And I'm like, this is just a dream. Like, that's crazy. Like, honestly, he changed when he got out of jail. Like, he went to church. Like, he wanted to be part of the church, bro. And I swear to God, when I saw him in that casket, I can't even speak. When I saw him laying down peacefully, I lost it. I honestly didn't trust nobody. Like, I used to be like late with people, down to shy. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody because like I don't want to talk to people because like I'm scared that I'm gonna end up being around the wrong people. I'm gonna end up doing, like, I'm not gonna do nothing stupid, but I'm gonna end up being around people who do stupid shit, and because I'm around you, I'm gonna be put in the bullshit. You do some stupid shit, and it's like, even if I tell you not to do it, and you do it, and then the cops come out of nowhere, I'm getting arrested with you, and I'm gonna look like I'm a bad person, even though I have nothing to do with that. Like, honestly, like, that was my favorite person. Like, I mean, I love all my uncles. Like, I grew up with my uncles. Like, my uncles are young. Like, he was only 28. I grew up with the youngest one. Because, yeah, he's like 6 years older than me. 5, 6 years older than me. I grew up with them, like. So it's like, it's kind of weird. Because, like, why? Just why? And then it's like, you're thinking, like, damn, everybody was happy when he got out of jail. What the fuck happened? Like, y'all was all like, boo-boo's home, boo-boo home. Y'all all didn't want to stop calling his phone, trying to link with him. And then one of y'all niggas wanted to do some shit to him like that. For what? What was you trying to prove? Because you know your ass was going to end up in jail or dead. One of y'all was going to die. And it had to be him. But either way, your ass would have went to jail. And honestly, I really wouldn't want this to happen to him. But to be honest, if in that situation, I'm better off having him in jail than dead. Because him in jail, he can call. I can hear his voice. The last time I heard his voice was when they kept playing his music. I didn't hear his voice after that. Like, I miss him like crazy, bro. Like, it's been 6 months since he been gone. He has a baby on his way. Like, it's just the whole thing is crazy, bro. Like, I can't. But I'ma always have my uncle in my heart. And I'ma try my hardest to, like, you know, go back to the old me and, like, instead of crying all the time, like, because he's watching over me, like, he's watching over me. But, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Love you, Uncle. R.I.P. Boo-Boo. Boo-Boo for life. That's it. Alright, but yeah, guys, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.